Hi loves, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Paige, and as you can tell by the title for today's video, I basically did just a spring glowy natural everyday makeup tutorial. I've been wearing this makeup look a lot recently, so I figured why not just sit down and film it for you guys so I can share with you the makeup look that I wear most. So if you want to see how I created this makeup look and all the products I used, just keep on watching. Alright, so first things first, like always, if you've seen any of my other videos, I always start with brows. I feel like brows really shape the face, so I personally like to always start with brows. And today, so we get a super, just natural, fluffy looking brow. Taking the Brow Is by Anastasia at Beverly Hills, and I have the shade Dark Brown. So taking a spoolie and just brushing up the brow hairs so they get that really pretty wispy look. Next, using the other side, which is the pencil. And literally, I'm barely even doing anything. Wherever I just see that it's a little more sparse, I want to go in with really tiny little brow strokes. So we're kind of making little fake hairs wherever there aren't as much hair. So make it super natural. We just want to give off the appearance that our brow is more fluffy and more big and full than it naturally is. Next, even though we're going for that wispy look, we still want them to look clean and precise. So I'm gonna carve them out using the Delium Tools 546 brush and then the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in Light. So I just put some on the palm of my hand and then took some onto my brush. But literally all I'm doing is just going up to the edge of the brow, right above, trying just to create that really nice crisp line so our brows look super defined. Next, for underneath the brow, I want to use something a little lighter so it highlights it and it lifts up the arch. So I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I have the shade Porcelain in this. This is super great because it's really cheap. I'm pretty sure you can get this don't quote me, but CVS, Target, stuff like that. But it works like a dream. It's so great. So I really recommend this for you if you're on a budget, but you still want something that feels high-end as a concealer. Next, for priming, I don't ever know how to speak English. If you are part of the K team and you've watched my other videos, you know that I'm the worst at speaking ever. I can't. It's just not a thing. But to prime our eyelids, I'm going to go back in with the Becca Aqua Luminous so that it has a nice fade from the lighter to the darker concealer, so it really lifts up the brow bone. Next, to make sure that our eyeshadow or just our concealer in general isn't creasing, we want it to stay all set down in place. I'm going to taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder and packing this on my eyelid using the Morphe R11 brush. So next, on my everyday kind of go-to makeup look, I won't get an eyeshadow palette and I'll take all the eyeshadows from there. I'll use what's easy, what's grabbable on the go. So I'll just take my bronzer because bronzers act as beautiful eyeshadows. So this is my Hoola one. I like this because I don't like shiny things in my crease. I like to keep it very matte but only keep sparkles and shiny things on the eyelid. So that's why it's really great as a double bronzer and eyeshadow as well. And then to buff this and blend into my crease, the Morphe R35. And then just for a little wash of color over our eyelid, I'm just going to take it over there too so our eyelid isn't just blank with the concealer on it. Next, for a shimmer color on the center of my eyelid, I'm going to be taking just my highlighter that I'm going to be using when I go to my face, which is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. This is so pretty. I just got this in the mail. I've already started using it because I love Ofra Cosmetics highlighters, and my favorite one I just ran out of, and I was like, I cannot go without an Ofra highlighter. So I just decided to get one that I never tried out before, and I've seen a lot of people use this one, so I figured why not? So I've got that one. I really have been loving it. It's the perfect color. And then for brush, the Delium Tools 777 brush. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this in the brush and then just put it directly on the center of the eyelid so it helps to really open up our eyes and just get that really cute little shimmer right there. And then the same brush and highlighter, I'm just gonna highlight our brow bone, like right underneath the arch, not the entire brow. I've seen a lot of people do that, and personally, I don't do that. I just keep it right underneath the arch to really lift that up. Next for mascara, I'm taking the Lancome mascara. This is such a pretty mascara. Like, it really always makes my lashes look so pretty, but it's not clumpy at all. It's just like the perfect mascara. Next, I'm gonna moisturize my face. This is the Purity Philosophy moisturizer, the ultra light moisturizer. Well, anyways, I've been really liking this moisturizer. It's really lightweight, so it doesn't ever clog my pores, but it just like moisturizes it like perfectly. And as well for my eyes, since we just finished that, I don't put on false eyelashes on an everyday basis. I don't really find a need for it because, number one, like, if you even catch me even wearing like foundation, concealer, or like that, like, you're the lucky one, because like on an everyday basis, I'm just like mascara, brows, calling it a day. So yeah, on an everyday basis, I probably wouldn't even do this much makeup, but this is like if I'm going somewhere and I want to look really put together but still natural, especially for the springtime, for that glowy kind of really pretty look that's going around right now. This is what I'll like really like my go-to look for that. So yeah. Next, for that extra little bit of glow, taking the MAC Strobe Cream. This isn't in any specific color, it's just the original one. This one is so pretty because it almost has little pearlescent kind of little glimpses into, like, if you can see that on my face, like it almost has like little, like that little cute little pinky touch. This is such a pretty moisturizer too, so I'm using this as primer. And then we have to moisturize our under eyes. I don't normally show like me moisturizing my under eyes too much in a video. I do have a full skincare night routine on my channel, so you can definitely go check that out. If you want to see a morning routine, I can definitely do that for you guys. But yeah, so on a regular everyday basis, even if I'm barely wearing any makeup, I will always moisturize my under eyes because it just makes you look so much more healthy and youthful. And my favorite one that I've ever used, I've tried it a lot, but this one just seems to do the best for me personally. This is the It's Potent Eye Cream by Benefit. I think it's really funny because a lot of people that don't really know me all that well think I'm like really untalkative and such. But like all my best friends, like they're like, oh no, like she's insane. I feel like on YouTube it's really cool because like a lot of like people that may subscribe to me, I don't necessarily know them, but like I can still like open up and like really like feel like myself. So it's like a really cool environment. Like I love YouTube so much, and I'm so glad that I'm like starting a channel. So yeah. Next, before I go in with, what did I just say? Like I said before, I don't know how to speak English. But anyways, before I go in with foundation, recently like my acne has been like going crazy. So I just like to take a little bit of my concealer, this is the Becca Aqua Luminous in Light, before with foundation, because I don't like to go too heavy with my foundation. I like to keep it pretty light, especially on an everyday basis. So like any spot that I have that may be a little harder to cover, that I do want covered, I'll just go in with some concealer and tap that out so that it looks a little bit more skin colored and more neutral on my face. I do this a lot on like everyday basis, like just put a little concealer on like spots. Oh my god, like I said again, I don't know how to speak English, sue me. But yeah, I do this like if I just really want to look like that, kind of like that no makeup look. And just like put like whatever I have, like bigger blemishes and like more red spots, I'll just like do that because it really makes a difference, especially if you match up your skin tone really well. It can just make you look like you have a little more clear skin like you naturally do. So tips from Kennedy. For foundation, I want to go in with one that's really light coverage but still looks radiant and beautiful on the skin. This is the Born This Way, and I have the shade Warm Nude, and I'm going to apply, one second, I will find it. So I'm just buffing this out with my Delium Tools 957 brush. It's a really nice flat top kabuki. And I love all the Delium Tools brushes because they're so inexpensive but such great quality. They're really like under talked about. I feel like people should know about them more because they're crazy brushes. Like they're so incredible. I actually have, like, not downgrading MAC or anything. MAC is a beautiful brand. I use a lot of their stuff. But I have two of the same brushes, one from MAC and one from Delium, that are exactly the same. And I mean, I think they both work exactly the same. Not one is better than the other. So I mean, like, Delium Tools is definitely a really great brand to try out if you're looking for some cheaper brushes that are really great quality. And for concealer under my eyes, not too much, just a little right in the inner portion just to help brighten it. But I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain right in the very inner portions of my eye to really help just like brighten that up. And I actually, on an everyday basis, really like to blend with my ring finger. Like your hands are really great sometimes to use for makeup because the warmth from them really helps to give a super natural blend. And they just look super pretty when you blend with your fingers sometimes. Next, I'm gonna bake and set that down with the same brush I used for my eyelid. Just like pressing it in really tight on the under eye because we still want a cream contour, but we don't want that to crease. So don't get it on your cheek so that it messes up with your cream contour. Just put it right under your eyes super tight so that it won't crease while you're doing everything else. Next, I'm gonna take the Hoola Quickie Contour. I really love this stuff because it actually is so quick. Like just like draw some lines on your face and then you look like super like warm and glowy and bronzy. And that's what I love about spring. Like you can really start getting into those like summery looks that you've been like waiting forever to do. And so yeah, I really love this because it just gives you the perfect warmth, like not too much, but also not too little. It's just beautiful. And then I'm gonna blend this out with my Delium Tools 955 stippling brush. Ooh, and I do want to address, I don't know if you can tell, you'll definitely be able to tell at the end I dyed my hair. I'm starting the process of going blonde because I love blonde hair for summertime. And so I will definitely show you like how it looks when it's not behind my ears because it's stuck behind my ears so you can't really see how it looks right now. So yeah, if you want to see how my hair looks because I just got it dyed, then definitely stay tuned for that. I'm going to show that at the end. So I'm just going to dust away the bake. I don't want that to sit on there for too long with the 944 from Delium. I just want it to look uncreased. So we want to use a little bit of powder, but I don't want it to sit there too long so it looks like matte and like it's super dry under eyes, just enough so that it looks smooth. Next, I'm going to set down that bronzer with my Hoola and the Delium Tools 980. I love how big this is because you're not going to get an exact placement. It's just going to really kind of set down that cream bronzer and give you the perfect just all over warmth on your face. It's so pretty to use this brush. I love it. Next, I'm going to take the Becca blush. This isn't a blush, it's actually a highlighter, but it's like too pink for my skin tone, so I use it as a blush, which is so gorgeous as a blush. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Rose Gold and the Delium Tools 964. And I just place this on the cheekbones because this gives you the prettiest glow, which I really love for springtime. I feel like a glow is 100% necessary, but it's like that pink touch. So it's so perfect as a blush. Next for highlighter, just going back in with my Rodeo Dry from Ofra, but taking the Morphe R36 brush, and this is literally the prettiest highlighter. Like it's so pigmented. Like it literally looks like that perfect glow from within look that people are always striving to get with highlighters. Like your skin is just like wet. Like that's all I know how to like describe an Ofra highlighter because they're just, the formulas on these are actually insane. Like they're so pretty. And I'm gonna take whatever is left in the brush, just a little bit on the chin and like on the forehead. I'm just gonna kind of complete our eyes a little bit with that Hoola bronzer again. And just taking this under the lash line a little bit to kind of like really pull it all together. And to set my brows, I'm going to take the Tinted Brow Gel by Anastasia Beverly Hills in Chocolate. The reason I like to do Tinted Brow Gel last, like if like last for my face recently, is because whenever you do all your powders and everything like that, your brows kind of get moved all over the place and lose their color. And so I've realized that if you do this last, it really like perfects them at the end. Next, I'm gonna set my skin. I'm gonna take the Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating, another example of how I don't know how to speak English, fixing spray, because we wanna look super dewy. That's like my goal with an everyday makeup look, is just to look super healthy and glowy. I love looking glowy. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of mascara to the lower lash line because I don't like to do that before setting spray because I'll get little dots on my under eyes, which is not cute. Next, for my lips, I'm going to take the NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper Lip Gloss. I love taking clear lip glosses, especially plumping ones, because they kind of make your lips a little bit pink. I like taking clear lip glosses on an everyday basis. I cannot talk while applying this, I'm sorry. Because it just like gives that really pretty glow, and I love clear lip glosses. I don't even know how what to say about them, but recently, like, I just love when you stick a glossy lip. Like, it just brings me joy. So I've been doing this a lot recently, and this one's super affordable. I'm gonna keep, yeah. I said I'd show you this at the end of the makeup tutorial, and we've reached it. So I got it dyed today. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna go about like really blonde, like the blonde's probably gonna come up to about here. I personally like when the roots are darker, but I like for it to frame the face. And I went to a girl that was absolutely incredible. She listened to everything I had to say on how I wanted it to look, and it came out perfect. Like, I couldn't have asked for more. I'm gonna have more appointments, so it's gonna be slowly getting more blonde. And I might take you guys along with me for one of those appointments, but her name was Casey. You can find her Instagram. Sorry, there's not my hair. You can find her Instagram at Casey Does My Hair. It's incredible. You'll see a picture of me there because she posted it. Like, I'm literally obsessed. She is certified in balayage, and her blending was impeccable. It's not choppy at all. You cannot see where the brown starts and where the blonde begins. It's just like one just beautiful flow, and she like took every single thing that I had to say about how I want it to look and really took note of it, and she made sure that she was very detailed. She took her time to make sure that it came out absolutely perfect. So if you want to do something to your hair, I definitely recommend like looking at her Instagram and maybe sending her a DM, because she's incredible. She's so great. I couldn't recommend her enough. So I really am in love with my hair. So as the videos go on, within the next few months, you're going to be seeing my hair getting lighter. So I just wanted to address the new blonde in my hair. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that because I said I'd show you. I'm really obsessed. I think it looks gorgeous. But we have reached the end of this makeup tutorial. This is my spring go-to glowy natural makeup look. I love doing this makeup because it just looks so bronzy and glowy, and I love to look both of those things. I just think it's the cutest thing. I feel like it really enhances your natural beauty. Like, it doesn't change anything about your face. It doesn't like make it look funny or make it look like too much, but it's like the perfect balance. So like what I said, if I'm like going to lunch, catching up with a friend, just like going somewhere and I want to look a little more put together, this is exactly what I'll do. I had somewhere to go, and that's why I'm like wearing this top, is because I went somewhere in this top, and this is the makeup that I had on. I was like, I'm just gonna do a makeup tutorial on this because I really like it. So yeah, this is basically what I do, and I wanted to be able to share it with you guys because I love you all so much. So this is the end of the makeup tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe down below to join the K team. The K team is the best team because you got me and I got you. So don't forget to as well follow my Instagram. I'll have a link in the bio, so you can just click on that. It'll take you right to there, and then you can follow me on Instagram if you'd like. On my story and on my posts, I post what I'm going to be doing. I post the makeup look that I did, and then I as well do polls, so you guys can choose. You can help me decide what I'm going to be doing, so you can take an active role in my YouTube as well. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up so that we can grow this channel. I can put out more and more awesome videos for you guys. Please leave me a comment down below on what you want me to shoot next, because that would make it so much easier on me if I had ideas coming from you guys. Sometimes I'm like, what do I want to do? I don't know. So if you guys just want to tell me exactly what you want me to do, I'd love to do it for you. So yeah, I will see you in the next video, K-Team. Thank you.